Let's do another two problems involving permutations and combinations. And they're a little bit more complicated. So a class has 5 girls and 5 boys. How many ways can 3 girls and 2 boys be chosen for a committee? So in this case, first of all, let's just always ask yourself, is it a permutation or combination? And since we're talking about a committee here, it doesn't really matter if you choose, for example, person A, B, C for the committee, or C, A, B. Either way, it's still the same committee of 3 people. So that's how we know it's a combination. So it's asking how many ways can we choose 3 girls and 2 boys. So first, let's figure out the number of ways that we can choose 3 girls. And the class has 5 girls in it, so the number of ways that we can choose 3 girls would be 5 choose 3. And then now let's think about how many ways can we choose 5 boys. So the number of ways that we can choose 5 boys, since we're choosing 2 boys from 5, would be 5 choose 2. And basically, for every one of those ways that we can choose 3 girls, there are 5 choose 2 number of ways that we can choose 2 boys. So, and since there's 5 choose 3 number of ways that we can choose 3 girls, you multiply them together to get the total number of ways that you could choose 3 girls and 2 boys for the committee. So in that case, it would be, I don't know, you can do that in your calculator, I guess. Okay, let's move on to another problem. How many 3-digit even numbers, how many 3-digit numbers have exactly 1 even digit? Okay, I'll write that down. How many 3-digit numbers have exactly 1 even digit? Okay, so let's just list out the even digits first of all. So the even digits are 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And the even digits, or the odd digits, are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And the problem is asking us how many 3-digit numbers have exactly 1 even digit. So that means that we could have, how many ways, so if we have exactly 1 even digit, and this is a 3-digit number, we could have the even digit here. So you could have even, odd, and then odd, or you could also have odd, even, odd, or you could have odd, odd, even. So the even digit could either be in the first digit, the second digit, or the third digit. So let's think about this first situation here where the even digit is in the first digit of our 3-digit number. So we have 5 even digits, 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. But we can't have 0 as the first digit. So there are a total of 4 different ways that we could have an even digit for the first digit. Because we could have 2, 4, 6, or 8 as the first digit. And then there are 5 odd digits, and we could have any of them for the second digit. So we would multiply the 4 ways that you could choose an even digit by the 5 ways that you could choose an odd digit. And then for our last digit, there are also 5, or you would also multiply by 5 again to get the total number of ways that you can choose a 3-digit number with an even digit as the first number. Or with an even digit as the first, Okay, so this would be 4 times 5 times 5, which is 100. So there's 100 ways that you can choose a 3-digit number where the even digit is in the first position. Okay, so let's move on to the second position. In this case, we have odd, even, odd. So we have 5 different odd digits. So there's 5 different ways that you could choose a first digit that is odd. And then we have 5 different even digits. And in this case, you could have 0 in the middle. You could have any of these digits in the middle. So it would be times 5. And then for our last digit, which is odd, we would multiply by 5 again, which would be 125. And then for odd, odd, even, we have 5 different odd digits times another 5 different odd digits times, once again, since you can use 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8 for the even digit, you would multiply by 5 again to get 125. And then you would add, so we basically covered all our 3 different scenarios. A scenario where the even digit is the first digit, a scenario where it's the second digit, and a scenario where it's the third digit. So now that we have the number of ways for each of those individual scenarios, we can add them together to get 350, which is the total number of ways that you can choose, total number of 3-digit numbers that have exactly 1 even digit.